Hello, Earth Crystal Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we met Tristram, cleared the Bone Dungeon, got the Elixir, got the first Earth Crystal, the first crystal, the one of Earth. And in today's episode, we'll begin by bringing this Elixir to our friend Kaye. And you may have noticed that the town looks a little bit better. So, it did happen after we've recovered the Earth Crystal. Hurry and give her the medicine. Why are you talking to me, silly boy? Is it really you? Who else would it be, babe? Alright. Now I can visit Spencer in Aquaria. Well, why don't I check it out first, just in case there's monsters on the way. And of course you have to go through the Focus Tower. Everything goes through the Focus Tower, as we'll learn soon. So Kaye is now healed and recovering, basically. Let's just forget about that. We'll never see her ever again, I'm sure. So look, the girl's a girl again. Yay, a little girl. We saved the day. Let's just have a quick visit to all the people in town, because why not? The old man that was trapped on the island is now free. He wants to hear Mac's stories again. Well, we'll probably never hear about Mac. Trees have been saved. Go save the crystals. Well, I already saved one. I mean, we're off to a pretty good start. 2 episodes in and we've already rescued 1 crystal. There's only 4. Might as well have a rest while we're here. Yeah, thanks, lady. She's so friendly every time you come. Alright, keep in mind that the hero of this game is probably still a kid. Can you save all 4? Well, like I said, 1 down in 2 episodes, we're off to a good start. It's not a terribly long game. Every time I come back to town, I decide to pick up a few more cure potions. Like I said, you generally don't run out of cure potions. Seeds and bombs and stuff, maybe. Oh, this man is still old. Kaye can talk to tree spirits. Oh, that might be important to remember for later. Maybe. If you're taking notes, you perhaps should take that note down. Anyway, now that Kaye has been saved, and we have a new destination, let's head to the Focus Tower. Although, I believe there is one point to stop on the way over. Battlefield. If I remember correctly, this one's fairly easy. You're meant to come here on your own. We're also going to save my Quake spells for really dangerous battles. Missing. Not helping. We're actually taking a lot of damage from these worms. Kind of disappointing. That really hurt, actually. Anyway, as I think is going to be the way I do most of these, I will fight the next 8 off camera and meet you for the last one, and see what amazing treasure we get. After slaying many worms, Blue returned to finish them off in the battlefield for the last phase. It wasn't particularly difficult. I actually had to fight some Minotaurs along the way, who are slightly stronger than these guys. I had to use a bomb to kill them in 1 shot. But, generally speaking, these battlefields aren't too bad. Keep in mind that if you're having a hard time, feel free to use magic like crazy, and then you can go heal for free in town whenever you want. Although it takes a little bit more time to backtrack. There's no reason not to, that I can think of. Anyway, we didn't get anything good, but at least it's cleaned out. So, let's enter the Focus Tower if we can. We start in the basement, and this is one of those places that I believe has some secret passages. Like that one. There you go. We'll go there in a second, because that's where the old Cloud Man is. But we'll check this path first for treasure? Maybe? No. We should have just taken the shortcut, because it really, literally is a shortcut. Oh well. Such is my lot. There may have been some more passages I missed. Well done, Blue. Remember, Captain Mac will be crucial to your... No, he won't. People keep saying Captain Mac this. No idea who he is. A girl named Phoebe can help you. Is that going to be our 2nd date? But I'm going to Aquaria. Maybe you'll find her along the way. Maybe I will. And where did you fly off to? Silly old man. So always remember the old man that hooks us up with all our girlfriends. So, this is the main floor of the Focus Tower. Also a place to restock on explosives if you ever need to. You can come back and forth and get as many bombs as you'll ever need. Now, you can see there's 4 doors with different colors. We cannot open most of them right now because we don't have the correct coin. The reason we can open that is because we have the sand coin. If you didn't have it or forgot to pick it up, you would not be able to get through that door. 99% of that, sure. Let's have a quick look over here. It's nothing. Good, good. BlueAnkylo, always looking in corners where there's no point to look. There are quite a lot of treasure chests in this area, so it's a good idea to do a little bit of exploring, because you might find things like a new spell. Oh, you can jump over these just fine. So you can see, if we could ever get down, there's like a chest up there you need a bomb for. There's another chest to the left over there. There's all kinds of good stuff in here. We just can't get to them yet. Okay, focus tower. Also, the ice area. We were in the sand area, now we're in the ice area. Now, these battlefields, that one and the one coming up next, are rather difficult. So I'll be waiting till I get a partner to clear those out, just to make my life a bit easier. Oh, hello, girl. How's it going? It's hopeless. I give up. Aquaria is frozen. It's the literal ice town? People are sick. Everyone's sick in this game. It's poor. It's horrible. Also, do you know Spencer? Oh, of course. Phoebe is Spencer's granddaughter. Coincidence. Co-winky-dink. Alright. Oh, sorry. You didn't know her name yet. Oh, I spoiled everything. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You are Phoebe? How would I have ever figured that out? Anyway, we got our second girlfriend. I still stay true to Kaye, but Phoebe, she's pretty nice. So anyway, have a quick look at her stats. She's actually not phenomenally stronger than Blue for once, although she is way better at magic. She's not physically a whole lot stronger, which is different than the first two partners. She uses the cat claw, which can poison and blind, similar to the shurikens, but it has no ammo. And she has magic ring, we've seen that before, and mystic robe. Supposedly protects you from water and wind, although I'm a little doubtful on that one. In fact, for some reason, she's still immune to element. Actually, you know, I have a feeling that's, if I remember correctly, it's actually related to the save you make. 1 second, guys. Let's reset the game and see if that fixes. Actually, first, we're going to quick save, just in case I mess this up. But I think we're okay for doing this. We'll speed through the beginning again, blah, blah, blah. It's a theory I have. Load it up. Now do the elements change? Yeah, see, it's tied to loading the game. I don't think the elemental defense on this screen updates until you reload a save. That's sort of how it works. I knew there was some sort of bug. I don't know if it applies in battle automatically or if you need to reload it, but maybe you could try. I'm sure the answer is out there on the internet if I felt like researching it. Anyway, I'm not going to do that, but that little test proved that you can change the status screen quickly. So, what's in these battlefields? Let's do these. Why not? We got some imps. Or mint-mints, as they're called. I have a feeling that I won't be able to kill them in one hit. Phoebe, though, is more than capable. Even though she's not vastly superior with physical skills, she's still better than Blue right now. Although a bomb might be good enough. Anyway, I'm going to fight a whole bunch of mint-mints. And then I'll meet you guys for the final round. After killing many mint-mints, we arrive to the final battle. And one thing of note, Blue is not strong enough to kill him in one hit, as we will demonstrate right here. Assuming we don't miss horribly. But yeah, they do have slightly more HP than what your axe will do. Although the bomb would kill him in one hit. So my point was, this is why I approve of getting a second character for this fight. Oh, also, she's got magic. I forgot to show that off. Unfortunately, when characters are confused, they often waste spells like that. So, for instance, Phoebe, the pretty powerful magician, has fire and thunder, which uses the wizard pool, which is good. Although you always get the most white spells, and then fire, and then the least thunder, or the least wizard spells at the front. Sorry, I messed my words up pretty good that time. Point is, you get more white spells than black, more black than wizard. She also has the heal spell, so she can cure ailments, as well as resurrect, and cure. So she's pretty useful. She just doesn't have the quick spell that we have right now already. So it's a good combo, and she also does way more damage with her spells because of her amazing magic stat. So if you were trying to clear out that battlefield alone, you would probably want to use magic, because you'd only have Blue. Now we've got 2 more battlefields. Yay! We will still clear them out because I'm a completionist. In this situation, it may be appropriate to try out magic, like perhaps thunder. We'll see just how powerful thunder is. Strong enough to clear out 3 enemies at once. That will save some time. So I'll finish clearing out this battlefield, and I will meet you for the last one again. Alright, I made it. One last battlefield, and we'll see if we get any presents. So yeah, these are getting a little bit repetitive. I'm very glad I'm cutting them out. Unfortunately, Blue is still unable to kill Mint Mints in one hit, although he must be close. I'm assuming they have around 150 HP. When there's more enemies, like a 3, oh good, 300 GP. When there was more than 2, I tended to use magic to speed things up. And let's have a look at this battlefield. More of the same! So this is what I've been doing off camera most of the time. Except on double speed, but still, we do enough damage between that and the bombs. Also, of note, bombs can never miss, if I remember correctly. Another pro for bombs. Anyway, I'll clear this one out off camera again. Oh, a new enemy! Okay, we'll fight these guys first. I have a feeling scorpions are strong enough that even Phoebe cannot kill them in one hit. Yeah, they've got a lot of defense. So, they have the most HP or the most defense of anything so far. So I'm glad I showed you this. Surprise, surprise, we got some new enemies. Anyway, I'll clear this one, or nearly clear this battlefield, and meet you guys back in a second. Alright guys, I made it. One more battlefield and we're done. Oh, only 30 down. So this is the final one, and we're just going to nuke them. When I say nuke, I mean we're just going to use fire, because it's going to save a lot of time, and I'm pretty much tired of battlefields. I'm a completionist, so I finished them off, but yeah, I'm pretty much tired. Yay, we got something out of that one! Woohoo! I knew one of them had something. So now we have a better ring that should protect us from being muted, or silenced perhaps. I believe you only wear the lowest item on the list, so there are going to be 3 ring charm things. I don't believe we get the defense from the charm, we'll only get the magic ring. Luckily though, as they work their way down, any protections, the advanced versions will also have those protecting abilities. So, there you go. Now, if I remember correctly, our stats should update as we get items. It's just the NPC ones, the elemental defense and special defense, that don't seem to update in the menu until you reload. Which is a little bit strange, but, you know, you can get used to it. Anyway, Aquaria! I see more battlefields. I'm scared, guys. Anyway, let's do Aquaria. Ah, the inn. Perfect. After wasting all of our spells, let's recover them. Unfortunately, we cannot make cure potions. Okay. And we have to start paying to rest. Aww. Oh well. I don't know how much money we have, but it's enough for that. In fact, we should probably check how much money do we have. Where can we even see that? We have about 1,000 gold. We had over 1,000, but then we spent it. Hello, lady. How are you doing? Not so good. Ice that doesn't melt even when heated. Sounds crazy. How about some explosives? So we could buy some explosives. I recommend not. I recommend finding them for free in the never-ending supply treasure chests that always refill. Also, that little green leaf looks somewhat important. We'll be over there in a second. We'll go skating first. Hey, dude. Cold air made Grandma sick. Luckily for kids, they enjoy playing in the ice. It's only the old people that have to worry, I guess. Don't ask me. I'm just playing the game. So let's have a look at this little frozen leaf thing. Oh, I blew it up! Oh, game over. Well, that could have been really bad. Because we kind of need that thing, actually. Would you please let me through, dude? The monster in the ice pyramid makes itself invisible. Yes, it does. In fact, not just the monster, but many. Where's Spencer? Well, I don't know. He was digging under here. The dirt is frozen solid. Right. Can we melt it? Not until we get the wake water from the spring of life. But the monster stole the Libra Crest. So we've got some things. We need the Libra Crest to get the wake water to melt the town, to go down and visit her grandfather. We got some work to do. Yeah, that's right. To the Wintry Cave! At least it's simplified for all the children playing that can barely read. Which, to be honest, this game was designed probably for 7-year-olds, give or take, at the time, I think. I don't mean to be offensive, but that seems to be the way this game was actually made. I know I'm an adult playing it, and that's a little bit silly, but hey, this was fun when I was a kid. It's nostalgic for me. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's the saying. Monster in the ice pyramid is draining the power of the crystal of water. Don't worry, we know how to save crystals. Also, this is an important town or house to go to because you can buy a steel helmet. Woohoo! So happy. So, what does that do? Well, it gives us 4 more defense, which is, not bad. We've got more defense than Phoebe now. Or Phoebes. I don't know how you pronounce... I think I always thought Phoebe, but it could be Phoebe. Or Phobe, I don't know. Magic mirror which reflects the images of monsters. Yeah, we'll probably want something like that. Refreshers. I can't even remember what those do, to be honest. It's always a mystery. It's the 4th item, and I always forget what, if anything, they do. Cure your life, heal your conditions, restore your MP. I don't know. Maybe it brings you back from the dead or something. I almost never have anyone die, so I don't even know. It's probably what it does. Also, if you're a fan of Greek symbols, you probably know what crest you need to use that. I won't spoil it. But there are a few different crests, one of which we're going to go try to get next, if this lady will ever get out of the way. Anyway, I believe that's all we can do in this town for now, seeing as we can't actually go underground. We could buy some bombs, but we don't really need those, so let's continue on. 2 more battlefields! Well, let's see what's in here, and... Porcupines. Well, at least we got some new enemies. Or hedgehogs. Similarly, I believe these things will be even stronger than the, well, they're probably about on par with the scorpions, if I remember correctly. Stronger than the mints, anyway. So they're immune to the paralysis effect of the, so I guess that means it's paralysis? What did it... Sorry, I just want to double check. What did I say? Yeah, I said poison and blinding. That must be the paralysis symbol. So you can poison and paralyze with the claws. That sounds better. Oh look, tons of enemies. Well, one thing that's interesting to note here is that the scorpions are actually weak to fire, and I'll demonstrate it. Look at that. More than double damage from fire. So you don't have to use your wizard spells on them. Anyway, I will continue clearing this out, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Or a second. And finally, the last battlefield. I don't think we can get to any more of these after this one. Alright, so what I've been doing basically is just using the spell Fire to speed things up, because I'm pretty tired of these battlefields. And the Fire spell works pretty well, although it doesn't kill the toads in one hit if you spread it out. It does, like most... I mean, I haven't really explained it, but most things in this game, if you multi-target, they will do less damage than if you single-target, if it has the ability. Anyway, we're going to quickly go to the inn. I feel like I'm deserving a rest after all of that. Mainly to recover spells, because going to a new area, a new dungeon, it seems like a good idea to always start at full MP anyway. So, without further ado, let's go to the Wintry Cave. Alright, so, we'll be fighting mostly the same enemies that I've been fighting a lot, but I'll fight a couple for you without speeding through. Now, the Wintry Cave is fairly long, and if you leave, the enemies will respawn. That's kind of the way that rules work. So long as you stay in a dungeon, the enemies never come back, but once you leave and exit the area, say to go back to town to rest up, the enemies will show up again. So it's probably not a great idea to burn through all your magic right at the beginning. I'm not sure. I wonder if Blue can kill them with his spell, just for interest's sake. His magic is so much less, I don't know. Maybe he can kill 2. Yeah, definitely can kill 2. So that's pretty good. So fire spells work quite well in the ice cave, as you might expect. But the problem is, unless you've got a lot of seeds to recover your MP, which we can't really get a lot of right now, you should probably save your magic. So instead we'll be using things like bombs and claws, just to... Oh, I did not much damage at all. That was really bad, actually. And enough. Phoebe can't kill them in one shot, so the bombs were enough to lower them down to the correct range. I will try to preserve my bombs if possible, though. Alright, let's start speeding things up. Like I said, this dungeon is a little bit longer. In fact, it's probably as long as the entire bone dungeon, if I remember correctly. I don't usually use the heal spell to recover from... I like to use heal potions. We just don't have very many right now. Anyway, let's start speeding things along just to save some time. We've got lots of battles, lots of things, and because I'm not going to use magic everywhere, although I will use it when we fight at least 3 for now. I should probably be saving my magic, though. I don't know. In fact, that didn't even kill everything in one hit. That was disappointing. If I notice a first strike, I should not use magic either. Alright, and we got a new enemy! More worm enemies. they're not particularly dangerous. So, like you should have remembered, these are different worms, but they're still probably weak against the axe. Not that that proved anything. And it has the speed slowing spell. Kind of annoying. Alright, Cat Claw. Critical hit would have been nice the first round, and not missing. There you go. Oh, so even though they're weak against the axe, I'm still too low a level to kill them in one hit. That's very disappointing. Oh well, we managed. Alright, let's just walk past here and... Oh no! And then we died. Nah, we're cool. So, she shows us how to use the claw and gives it to us. Thanks, Phoebe, you're awesome. So now, these little dots on the wall, so long as you have it equipped, you hold down the weapon button and you can climb them, which is pretty useful, and some heal potions is good. So now, instead of the claw, Phoebe has the Bow of Grace, which is way stronger than her old weapon. So yeah, now she's pretty dangerous. She went from having about the same attack as us to, once again, doubling it. Also, our claw tends to have lower damage than the other weapons, but it also tends to inflict status ailments. So now we can inflict paralysis and poison to enemies that are weak against it, anyway. Or at least not strong. Mostly you can climb on stuff. If you do a trick like this, you can let go and catch on again, lower on. So you can get around pretty easily. You can walk under here, yes. Is this a shortcut? Can't remember if this is actually a shortcut or not, but we'll go this way. Unfortunately, in this area, you're going to spend a fair bit of time backtracking. But now that Phoebe has the bow, she should be able to one-shot just about everything in this area. The claws won't quite do it. In fact, you'll often notice I use the axe instead, although I've thought about it before. As long as you can kill them in two hits, like assuming the axe cannot one-shot it, it's actually better to use the claws if they can two-shot it the same as the axe. Even if the axe does more damage, because the claw could paralyze things, which would save you damage. Well, fight some stuff, we'll work our way up. Probably need to do some healing before too much longer. Also, I should be speeding this along. I believe the scorpions might be weak to paralysis. I can't remember. It's not a big deal. As long as Phoebe can kill an enemy in one shot with her bow, we'll get through fairly quick. I think this is the actual way we're supposed to go. I probably missed some stuff by not climbing up the other edges. But at least we can, assuming no one misses or gets blinded. I hate getting blinded. Assuming no one misses, we should be able to finish the enemies off in 2 rounds. Although, of course, on that occasion it didn't work. Right, of course, Phoebe's faster than us, so... Anyway, we'll cure that. Oops. Forgot to use the cure spell. I'll try to save Phoebe's spell because hers do a lot more than Blue's. Like, hers heal, I think, both players to full pretty reliably. Okay, we got some turtles! Yay! New enemies! I also happen to know that turtles are weak against axes. So I think we can kill them in one shot with an axe. We'll go on normal speed just one time, just to see. Yeah, they're weak. So, turtles are the preferred enemy when you have the choice. Actually, the worms are pretty good too. Although I'm not sure if we're leveled up enough to one-shot the worms yet. But at least they're weak against us. So we'll just work our way through this as quick as we can. I'd like to finish this episode, or this dungeon in this episode. I'm just not sure if I can. I'm pretty sure these will take 2 hits from Blue no matter what. So I'd rather paralyze them if possible. Which is possible, but not guaranteed. And these guys, we like the axe. Getting used to switching your weapons between fights is probably a good way to play the game. It's a good idea. Because certain enemies, certain weapons are going to be much more effective. And there's only 4 types of weapons, so come on guys, you can remember that much, right? And when you're confused, just switch to bombs and then it's easier. Well, instead of attacking, he just cured himself. I almost wish he'd used the bombs and just killed this guy, but it's all good. Hedgehogs, gotta fight them. Nothing to do. As a general rule, it's a good idea to check if you can one-shot an enemy after getting a level up. if you're interested in min-maxing that much. It doesn't make... I say it's kind of important. It doesn't really matter. Do you min-max? Do you not? Well, we will get those treasures. So we only have to fight one worm. Or 3. I'm kind of hoping that we can kill it in one shot with the axe. Yeah, the level up we got was enough, so that will help out. So now, fighting turtles or worms are much faster than anything else. Healing potions... Can you jump? No, you can't jump over those things. You also can't jump over enemies, if you're wondering. I was thinking I could have avoided some fights if I could just jump, but not so lucky. We're also getting a lot of first strikes, for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just random or if it depends on your agility or your level, but it's nice to get strike first. You take less damage most of the time. Let's see if we can kill these guys in one hit with the axe. The axe is still our strongest single target weapon. But the answer is no. Alright, good. I'm glad I'm using the frame skip to speed this up. Okay, we're actually almost at the end of the dungeon. Unfortunately, like I said, I missed a little bit of it on the first floor. So we'll have to go back. Phoebe can kill the centaurs in one hit. Blue can kill the Tauruses in one hit. So, their powers combined, even if one misses, 2 rounds and we win. We'll go around this side. Kill... Have we fought birds yet here? Now we got some new bird monsters, Sparnas apparently, but like I said before, they're weak against ranged attacks, so guaranteed Phoebe can kill those. Alright, at this point we are close enough to the end that I think I'm safe using magic now. And that'll just speed up the battles a little bit. Or not, I thought she'd kill them for sure. Ah. Waste of a spell that was actually really bad. Bad decision, Blue. Bad decision. But we are almost done, so a bit of magic's not a horrible plan. Let's just go all magic for this. Let's save Blues. Let's use some bombs. And we'll save the thunder, because it's even more powerful. But hopefully, between bombs and fire, we can kill everything. The answer is no. That was completely pointless. Okay, so magic is not working out so well. Wow, we're taking... Hopefully, Phoebe goes first and kills them all. Instead of using his bombs, Blue decided to burn himself to death. Very smart. Well, that was good. Let's test out... Okay, part of the reason why I don't use refreshers is because at the end of the battle you get returned to 1 life. It must be in battle if you die. If that's what it does. Anyway, let's save it just in case, seeing as this is the closest to dying we've been, and we'll fight this giant squid. It's an ice squid. Alright, Squidite. It even is called a squid. So, I think we're going to use fire on him, and we'll have Phoebe take out the birds. Because she should be able to one-shot the birds pretty effectively. And as you all know, squids should be weak against fire. It only seems fair. Even if they're not. Earthquake, or Quake, is one of the few spells that cannot be single-targeted. So it always spreads its damage out if there's more than one enemy. Luckily, Phoebe killed the last enemy, so it's single target. And it does nothing. Okay, squids are strong against Earth. I'd forgotten about that. Well, let's try the axe. Well, the bomb... Let's try the axe. They might be weak against axes. They're definitely going to be lightning or electrocuted well. There we go. That's the good damage. Axe completely missed. And he stole some health, that jerk. Alright, 136, not particularly effective. I guess the best thing Blue can do is either heal or maybe the bombs is probably his most damaging attack. Oh well, I think Phoebe will be carrying this battle. Haha, now he's got no fins and his eyes are huge. Silly squid. Okay, stop doing all the damage, buddy. We'll just heal up a bit. This is a case where Blue becomes the healer and the partner does all the damage, but that's okay. And let's see how much the bombs do, just for interest's sake. On our last thunder. The thunder from down under finishes the job. Good job, Phoebe. And with that, we get the Libra Crest. Yay! We'll be warped to the Life Temple. Alright, well, we'll deal with that next time. For now, let's just zip back and try to finish off this dungeon. I know we're almost at 30 minutes, but I want to finish this place off in 1 episode. So, the good news is the enemies don't respawn, so we don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You could certainly grind some more experience if you wanted, if you felt like that. But I accidentally went the correct way instead of the long way, which has probably treasure on it. Not up there, though. Alright, we'll fight some scorpions. This time I'm not going to be afraid to use magic. And I think Phoebe has 6 left. Should be enough to finish it up. Yeah, no problem. Plus I have a couple seeds left if I absolutely have to. I guess we'll get this brown chest. Like I said, they generally don't have anything terribly useful, but it won't hurt to get a little bit of experience. I'm not feeling particularly strong right now with blue, so a level up there was actually nice. The refreshers are probably the least useful. Seeds would be the best thing to find. But yeah, I don't mind getting a couple levels up. I don't really want to start grinding, but I don't want to get under-leveled either. I wonder if I could kill these in one shot and now they're gonna level up. That'd be pretty cool. Not quite, probably. So even while blind, she still managed to hit it, even while facing the wrong direction. Pretty good for Phoebe. She's pretty good. Pretty awesome chick. Oh yeah, switch. Okay, there's gotta be something in here. I'm pretty sure there's an item in here that I missed. I think. If there's nothing up here, I do apologize. But I was pretty sure there was a reason to explore this area, rather than just go straight to the boss. What you could do, I suppose, if you're really having a hard time, is explore a dungeon as far as you can, and then go back to town, heal. The enemies will come back, yes, but, do I want, I guess there's maybe no items in here. But yeah, I guess the idea is you could fight, as far as you can make it before you run out of magic or life or whatever. Go back to town, heal, and you'd know a different way to go in the dungeon. So you wouldn't have to fight the same enemies over and over again too many times. No, we learned that magic doesn't actually work very well on centaurs. It's probably still faster to just do it like this. Although that's gonna suck. Yeah, we're gonna die. Well, this could be our first death. In fact, it is. So, what happens when you die? Unless you say give up, you just fight the battle again. It's not too bad. So this time we'll try healing. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't expecting to have both characters confused and have Phoebe fire us. That was pretty bad. You know, it's probably worth not doing that again. Oh, come on, Phoebe! Don't be like that. Go back to Kaye at this rate. Wow, we are just getting crushed. I'm not used to these guys being so deadly. Wowzers! Dead twice on the same battle? Oh, this is embarrassing! How did that happen? How did that happen, guys? Also, never mind. I noticed we got to strike first. So unless we miss, they don't even get a turn. Unless one of my characters misses, the centaurs won't even get a chance. Oh, come on! I had to miss. Anyway, we did alright. That was pretty bad, though. Cure potions. Let's heal up a little bit then, seeing as part of the problem was I had too low life. Jeez, that was pathetic. 2 deaths on just centaurs? I feel pretty bad. Alright, and all we get is some arrows and some cure potions. This is pretty useless. Well, maybe this was a waste of time. Maybe I should have ended the episode 5 minutes ago. There's some more stuff there. I don't really care. I think we're done here. So I think what I'll do is, yeah, I'll work my way out of here off camera, and I'll meet you guys back at town when I heal up next episode. Yeah. We could go the long way around, but whatever. So thanks for watching, folks. I'm sorry for the kind of lackluster finale. At least we got the Libra crest, right? Oops. Right? Yes, at least we got the Libra crest. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.